And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, we're well on our way towards 50,000 subscribers, very close now, so if you haven't already hit that big red button, please consider doing so, and in return we'll keep you on the straight and narrow with everything with regards to Liverpool Football Club this summer and beyond into the new season. Guys, in today's video, we are going to be taking a little look back at yesterday's game, relive some of the highs, and also go through the player that has fans and pundits around jaw-dropping after his performance yesterday. And no, it isn't Darwin Núñez. In other news as well, we're also going to be going through the controversies of the game. As, every single weekend we're discussing a controversy. As Dermot Gallagher, the sort of ref watch guy, has come out and basically gave his verdict on the situation with regards to Trent Alexander-Arnold and most importantly Virgil van Dijk. So yeah, let's start there. So basically, of course, going into this game, it was going to be labelled as a tough clash, really. Going to St James's Park under the sort of new regime of Newcastle is a tough place to go. They've kind of shown that they are a very good side and are a side that are certainly on the up. The transformation in 18 months is completely night and day. And they've started the season pretty well as well, obviously thumping Aston Villa, who are expected to go on and do well this season, 5-1 at St James's Park. So again, going into this game, a lot of people may have been, this could be a tricky one, and a lot of fans I actually seen said they would take a point at St James's Park. It was one of those games. However, obviously Liverpool came away with the victory, 2-1 right at the death. Two last-minute goals from one last-minute goal from Darwin Núñez and one very late equaliser to obviously take all 3 points back to Merseyside for Liverpool. Now, obviously the reason why it was such a buzz that game, of course, is because, well, Liverpool were down to 10 men for 60 minutes of the match. Now, again, like last week, there was a lot of controversy, a lot of debate, a lot of argument with regards to the red card. Virgil van Dijk, of course, getting a straight red around the sort of 28-minute mark of the game as he sort of brought down Isak just outside the box. And basically these days on Sky Sports you have this sort of thing called Ref Watch, where they take a look at incidents over the weekend and a former Premier League referee gives his verdict after sort of looking at it. Now in the game I did think it would have been a bit soft at halftime during the sort of Sky Sports punditry. They all kind of thought, it was all 50-50. Shay Given and Townsend, I believe, thought it was a definite red card. And then Jamie Carragher, of course a former Red, said that it wasn't a red card. However, I was more on the sway of at first. When I looked at it, I was like, that's a bit unfair. However, upon re-looking at it, I kind of do agree and sway towards sort of Shay Given and co. Yes, that's me taking off my red tinted glasses. Just a quick one, guys, to tell you that this video is sponsored by Slick Gorilla. Slick Gorilla is the leading men's hairstyling brand that offers high quality and innovative hair products. It has built a cult following by blending trends, creativity and style, successfully disrupting the men's hair care industry. They are offering all LFC News viewers 15% off all their products, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description. Anyway, let's get back into today's video. However, listen, at the end of the day, Dermot Gallagher sort of broke it down. It is a confusing rule, actually. So basically, the way he said it, it was a red card, and the referee actually got the decision correct. Basically, if the incident happened within the box, then it wouldn't have been a red card. It would have been a yellow and a penalty given. However, just because it happened outside of the box, despite it not being a malicious intent to try and take away the ball, it's a red card. Confusing rule, but that is the law. I did read the rule book, and that actually is the case, funnily enough. So yeah, Virgil van Dijk situation was a red card, and Dermot Gallagher actually was the one that was saying last week that McAllister's red card wasn't a red card. So for those of you that are expecting Virgil's sort of red card to be overturned, it's not going to be. He's going to miss a game. It isn't 3 games because it's not serious foul play or serious endangering an opponent. It's just going to be 1 game, so he'll miss the next one there against Aston Villa next weekend, which of course is a big blow. Now, the other bit of controversy, if you like, was with regards to Trent Alexander-Arnold, so we can probably count our blessings that the referee did get this one wrong, and that was, of course, the second yellow. Trent probably should have got a second yellow card within the match, and we should have been down to, well, it was before Virgil van Dijk, so we should have been down to 10 men earlier on. However, one caveat to that is that the first yellow card that he actually received wasn't a yellow card. So 2 wrongs make a right, basically. The decision was there. But anyway, let's go through it without the controversy. It is what it is. We knew that we were down to 10 men for much of the game. It's not going to really change much, apart from Virgil missing the next game. But look, the clash itself was absolutely surreal towards the end of the game. I can't believe it still to this day. I've watched the highlights back about 7 times, bathing in the euphoria of it, and it was a fantastic game. And Jurgen Klopp basically said it was one of a kind, even probably better than Barcelona, just because of the circumstances away from home, and of course, being down to 10 men and all the rest of it. I wouldn't go too as far as to say it's better than Barcelona, but certainly it was a very, very exciting comeback indeed, and 3 points that I look at as a complete bonus because I was not expecting it. So that does leave us in a very, very good position from 3 games, 2 wins and a draw, and we've ticked off probably two of the 5-6 hardest away grounds in the league. St James's Park done, Stamford Bridge done. So yeah, happy days. I'm feeling good. Jamie Carragher also stated what I stated actually earlier on in the previous videos, stating that Liverpool now need to go make an attempt into the transfer market and bring in 2 players. I've been saying about this left-sided defender, and I've also been saying about this midfielder. They need to do that this week. Now, in other news not in other news, with regards to the game as well, one guy has gone under the radar a bit because of Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez was utterly fantastic, brilliant, his composure. I've seen him fluff his lines in that area so many times, and for him to not snatch it, get the 2 goals is amazing. I hope this is the start of something really, really special for him, and he can go on and really make an impact within this Liverpool team. However, there is one man that pundits and fans around are lauding because of his saves throughout the game. Yes, it is the one and only Alisson Becker. Alisson Becker, if you go back to that end of the first half when Newcastle were 1-0 up and then Almiron hits that volley, that save had absolutely zero right in saving that. Zero right in saving that. Alisson Becker pulling off a world-class save. And it just goes to show, I know Trent Alexander-Arnold said at half-time they all believed. If that was 2-0 at half-time, you better believe there is no belief. There is no sort of comeback, I don't think, personally. So Alisson kick-started the whole sort of comeback with that save, and throughout the game as well, just making saves here, making saves there, and honestly, he is a world-class player, world-class goalkeeper, and I still do believe he is the best goalkeeper within the Premier League, and I do think actually probably the best in the world. I'd even go that far, but another fantastic performance, and rightfully so. It's taking a lot of the plaudits. I know Darwin got the 2 goals, not taking anything away from him, but I do just want to remind you guys about Alisson's impact within the game and keeping us in that match, especially when we were 1-0 down. So a huge game there from Liverpool in general. Fantastic watch, and of course 3 points on the board, and moving on to next week. A big week for Liverpool in terms of what we are at the start of a big week. The Europa League draw obviously taking place on Friday. We will be live for that. Then, of course, Aston Villa on Sunday. Another big game, hopefully 3 points on the board. And then guess what? We go away for the international break, see where we are, count our eggs, so to speak. And I think we're going to have a fantastic season. But also, nothing to take away is 1 long week left of the transfer window. We need to make additions, and I really hope we don't sleep on this. We don't sleep on it, because we get those 2 additions, the left-sided centre-back and the midfielder. I think we guys can, come the end of the season, we could be lifting some silverware, and obviously getting back into that competition behind us, the Champions League. And who knows, why not make a push for the title? Why not? Why not? Guys, that does bring us into today's video. Do let me know your thoughts on the performance yesterday. Are you still bathing in the euphoria of it? And seriously, what do you think will be a successful season for us? Do you reckon we can actually be title challengers? Yes or no? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That does bring us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, guys, do check out our sponsors, Slick Gorilla. They are giving all LFC News viewers 15% off all of their products. As I said so many times, it's actually a hair product that I use personally, and it keeps the shape and does wonders for my hair. Harvey Elliott uses it as well. So as I said, jump down there, guys. Link is in the description, and do browse their collection. 15% off for all LFC News viewers. Guys, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.